Hey, YouTubers. So I have a ramble right now, big ass ramble like a big ass cigar. Basically, a question for myself. Now, this question is basically, has anybody ever done this to me? Now, you might say, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean, has anyone ever done this to me? Is something wrong with you? And the answer is no. Nothing is wrong in the current state. Right now, nothing is wrong, but basically, has anybody ever done this to me? This could apply to any social media network. I'm speaking personally of YouTube, big ass YouTube like a big ass cigar, but this could apply to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Yes, it's funny to say the word twat, being silly ass like a big ass cigar, but really any social media network. So basically, this applies when you upload a video, when you yourself upload a video to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and basically somebody says, take down that video or else. Somebody makes a threat, they make a threat and say, take down that video or else. And has this ever happened to me? Now you might say, what do you mean by or else? What are you talking about? And the answer could be, they threaten to dox you, which thankfully, God forbid, has never happened to me. Thankfully, God willing, even though I don't believe in God, has never happened to me. Nobody has ever threatened to dox me, because that is fucking scary. So if you don't know what doxing basically is, or dox, it basically means to reveal somebody's personal information, to harass them, basically like revealing somebody's home address, their credit card informations, their social security informations, their personal crap for the purpose of harassing them. So thankfully, thank God, knock on wood, knock on fucking wood, nobody has ever threatened to dox me. But there have been two cases in particular where somebody has threatened to do something if I don't take down a video. One is a little bit unusual, and the other is a little bit more clear. I'll start with the first one. So back in 2017, 2018, I was giving somebody a shout out. I won't say who it is because I don't want to repeat the mistake. I don't want to repeat the same mistake and have it happen again. Basically, somebody said, hey, Smoking Essie, can you give my friend a shout out? He has disabilities and really enjoys your videos. Your videos really brighten up his day. So I said, okay, sure, I'll give him a shout out. And I gave him a shout out, and about an hour later, I get a message from YouTube, big ass YouTube like a big ass cigar. Excuse me, I had a burp. Basically saying, somebody filed a privacy complaint against my video. I'm like, OMFG. Somebody filed a privacy complaint against my video because I gave this person a shout out. So that's another reason I don't give shout outs anymore. People say, hey, Smokey Essie, give me a shout out. There are a couple reasons I don't give shout outs anymore. Number one, I don't butt kiss. Number two, if I give one person a shout out, I have to give everyone a shout out. And number three, yes, somebody actually filed a privacy complaint against my video because I used the person's name. So, and the person was asking me to give them a shout out, so I assumed it was okay. I assume I had their permission. I assume that I had their big ass permission, like the big ass cigar was okay, it was kosher. And lo and behold, an hour later, 2 hours later, I get a privacy complaint filed against my channel. So I take the video down, obviously, and yeah, I'm not really sure what would have happened if I had kept the video up. I'm not sure if they would have filed another complaint. So that's one reason why I don't give people shout-outs anymore. And that's one case where that did happen. Of course, it was YouTube who gave me the notification, not the person. It wasn't like they said, take down the video or else. It was an automatic email through Gmail, through YouTube. The second case where somebody has threatened to do something if I don't take down a video is back in 2017. Yeah, also 2017. That might have been 2018, not really sure. Back in 2017, I uploaded a video about cigars, big ass cigars, yeah, big ass cigars. And basically, I made a comment about a cigar. Not going to say really what it was. Well, I guess I can say what it was, but I won't say the brand name. So, I'm not going to mention the brand name just because I don't want the same thing to happen. I don't want to repeat history. Basically, I said this certain brand name of cigars is dyed. If you don't know it, certain companies, air quote certain companies, really, 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 really fucking hate it when you accuse them of using dye in their cigars. So, yeah, I said this certain cigar brand was dyed, or actually, did I say it was dyed? Or I think it was a video that I did where I basically was discussing dyed cigars, like dye in cigars, not dye as in like this, but like dye, like D-Y-E, dye, like a coloring dye. And basically, in the comments section, one of my friends, big ass friends like the Big Ass Cigar, had made a statement saying this certain brand of cigars, air quote certain brand, and I'm not going to say what brand it was, not going to say if it's Padron or any kind of cigar in general. So keep your imaginations to yourself. Keep your imaginations to yourself. I don't want to repeat history. And basically, the person was saying this cigar brand is supposedly dyed, and somebody in the comments replied to them and said, "Hey, don't engage in libel, which is making false statements to damage a brand." And then about a day or two later, they said, "Please delete this video, or else our legal team will be in contact with you." Holy shit. So they said, "Please delete this video, or else our legal team will be in contact with you." Now, I'm not sure if it was an authentic threat or not. Hard to say. Hard to say because the person who was, making the threat was supposedly somebody who worked for the cigar company, but I have a hard time believing this person in particular. If it is the person they're claiming to be, if it's the actual person they're claiming to be, it's very unusual because I went to their channel, when I was, doing a little bit of research, a little bit of digging around before I deleted the video, and I did end up deleting the video in the end, and I did a little bit of digging around, and I was like, maybe this person is the person, but you know what? I ended up deleting the video because I'm like, I don't want a false copyright strike. I don't want a false DMCA claim. I don't want somebody, potentially, or, God forbid, if it is legitimate, I don't want somebody actually legitimately suing me. It's like, so I guess I ended up deleting the video. It's one video out of like 12,000 videos, so who the hell cares? I mean, who the fuck cares? It's like, but I was talking to somebody, one of my friends, big ass friends like the Big Ass Cigar, and I was basically saying, this person, Joe Schmo or John Doe, who claimed, was saying, take down the video or else, and my friend was saying, oh yeah, John Doe or Jane Doe, that's one of the top guys of that cigar company, and then my friend said, yeah, that was not John Doe, that was not Jane Doe. So my friend had a suspicion there was a fake account. So, but those are the two instances where that's happened to me. Where basically somebody has threatened me to take down a video or else. The first case was a privacy complaint against my channel because I mentioned that person's name and the person was supposedly disabled. And the second case was when somebody in the comments made an accusation against the cigar company, their cigars are dyed, and the person didn't like it and threatened me with legal action. Anyway, have a nice day. I've rambled on long enough. Bye-bye.